Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Wise Paper. My name is Elizabeth and today we have a funny project, finally real time talking, not recording. And I have some rice paper here. It can be any rice paper you want. I have chosen, like, not really thinking about it. I think it might be sturdier than mine one. I can show you the package. So this is the rice paper I use. Well, it's from AliExpress, so nothing really is written here in language that we can understand. Essentially, I want to do the decoupage paper, like a rice paper that we can use for decoupage. It can be napkin as well, but I think for napkin, it shall be, well, it's not so sturdy as rice paper. That is why we have to leave it on the surface we are working on for it to dry. I don't know if we can dry it with the heat gun, as I will. But rice paper, I think, can handle wet mediums, and also it can handle heat drying, I think. Today will be a pure experiment, and when we will finish with some of the decoupage papers, I will try it on the piece of paper just to see how it works, if it works. And the idea is that I want to make my own design. I have Kuretake watercolors here. They shall work with rice paper beautifully because they're made for it. It's Japanese watercolors. And yeah, this is the, sorry, kind of the colors. And I will also be using some gold mica from, I think it's Kuretake as well. And I will probably use some ink together with my pen. And also I have some corrugated cardboard with maybe distress paints. Well, I only have this one here. I also have gold, but I don't want to bring it. And I have some stamps that I am going to use. But I think first of all we will start with watercolors. I hope that it will work and we'll have a nice, sorry for the chair sounds, nice backgrounds. I want it to be abstract, nothing, well, specific. I just want some colors and I want them to look watercolorish. And I think it's going to be a nice sort of background for further works. Let me kind of zoom you out a little bit. Maybe you can see more of what I'm doing. So I will activate some colors that I'm thinking I will use today. So just spray them lightly. Yeah, maybe some metallics too. Yeah, great. Some olives. I'm kind of into these colors now. Oh, that's a lot of water. Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot show you what colors I take, so you will see it, but you will see it directly here. Let me see what you actually see. Let me move it a little bit. Yeah, like that. Like so. So I'm taking, let's say, this mint malachite color. It shall be pretty good with this paper. And I'm just doing abstract. I'm not going for anything specific. This is just inspirational thing. My brush isn't the best brush. It leaves a lot of furs. I don't know how to call it, threads in my watercolors as well. And I would rather take it, but it is what it is. Let's add some olive here too, maybe with some more water. I like how watercolors spread on this paper. It's really interesting designs. And imagine that it will be your like background. I think it's going to look beautiful. I think I will do 4. With all the works, it will take quite a while. So it's going to be all right with just 4. I think you can also water your paper before you put the colors on. I'm not going to. Ooh, wow, gold looks glorious on rice paper. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I tried it on just regular paper and it didn't look so good. That's interesting. Let me add maybe bronze here as well. Wow. Oh, how does it look so good on rice paper and so bad on just regular copy paper? That's really interesting. Yeah, I really like this watercolor set. It's amazing. A lot of colors, they are all beautiful and a lot of colors to choose from. They also have the Art Nouveau set, which is kind of more muted pastel colors, which I like, but not for... I'm not gonna buy another set. I have enough already. I actually never tried watercolors on the rice paper, so this is my first time, and I rather like it. It blends beautifully. I think for the like Asian style paintings, it's going to be really beautiful, like, you know, Chinese inks and stuff. I'm doing just the background. I actually like this gold. Wow, how it is so beautiful. I still cannot understand. And kind of sits on top, as I think all mica do, which is interesting for the decoupaging. It's not gonna blend so nicely. We need something here in the middle. Maybe let's try this green. I don't want it to be a big blob, just a hint of whatever. Or we can try more of this. And this green just kind of muted it down just a little bit. Remember, it's just a background. I don't aim for anything too much of a beauty. I just want to play. And it's a really good, relaxing type of thing. You just do colors. It's great for like challenges with colors when you pick random palette and do it. I think it's going to be great making a decoupage and also relaxing and playing with your colors. Just a little bit of this lavender. I think my next one is going to be more purplish than this bluish. Blue and green is not much of my favorite colors. And let's add this lavender here as well. I hope you can see. I think I will try the Asian painting techniques on this rice paper one day, not today. All right. Let's try to dry it and see what we can do next. And because this is on a packet, I'm not gonna dry it like super crisp. I just want it to be dry-ish. Okay, I think that's enough for my next step. Am I going to do some corrugated cardboard? Well, let's try. Why not? Not a lot, just slightly. I can take my brayer, but I think I'm fine for now. I'm just gonna do this, I guess, just to spread the color. And we can also put it here like so, not to waste it. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but we'll try. Yeah, we can see something, definitely. Let's add more here. Not a lot, but I think it's interesting. This is just mask making on top. Yeah, not the great palette for this sort of a technique. I can do it on my bag, but don't want to mess it up. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I kind of took the gold. Okay. I think we can try to take this color. Ooh, I like the color. And like sprinkle it with more water. Because I want some splatters. So tell me guys, how are you doing? Have you tried this technique? Well, the decoupage paper making yourself? I think there are a lot of different ways how you can do it. Not only with rice paper or anything. I think there are different, like with napkins, with the tissue paper. And I just have this rice paper set. That's why I really want to do it. Because otherwise, like, why do I have it? I tried it with the jelly printing, but it didn't went so well. It kind of sometimes works with it and sometimes it's not. I don't know what it depends on. Let me try it real quick again. We don't need much of a drying. Now I will take my pens. Don't know which one to take because I'm not an expert. Let's take all of them and we will see. I don't know, guys. Let's take this one. The only thing I'm scared of is that it will damage the paper because it's not endurable that much. Not durable, endurable. Okay. This is going to introduce some drama. So if you're not into drama, just don't do it. Let's see, how are we doing this? Oh wow, I don't want to mess my hands. Let's see. Let's take this. Maybe take it off. Oh, it is sealed and I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, no black. No black today. Okay, let me quickly just wash it off. Ooh. Okay, no drama, more gold. So I will take this gold mica from Kuretake, and I will try to use my pen with this. I'm still worried that I might damage my paper, but in this case, well, it's not so important. This gold is really in your face gold. I'm not an expert in this kind of brushes. Yeah, I damaged it. So, not brushes, pens. So I'm sorry. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do it. I don't know what am I doing wrong. So it either does a lot of ink or no ink. Oh, well, here is something. All right, here's the gold blob. I like it actually. Add more here and here. So just take some amount on here and remove the rest. I think I removed too much, but you know, let's try just brush. I think it will work better for me. My brush is kind of small, so it should work. I'm just introducing more gold. This is more vibrant than the watercolors. Sits more on top. Okay, let's take it from the lid and just scribble. Maybe write something. I don't know. Nothing serious. Maybe draw some hieroglyphs. Which one? Nothing serious. Like that, maybe. Yeah, so whatever you want, just maybe circles. Yeah, I think it's good. Some mark making also will do, but we need to be sure that it will withstand the gluing process if you are going to glue it with something on top. most of the pens want, and most of the colors want too. All right, I think that's fine with the gold. Let's dry it quickly. Okay, and I think now we can choose some stamps. I have my stamping StazOn ink, which should be waterproof. We will see how it goes. We can stamp something that has an image to it, or we can stamp some script. I don't know, do I want to go background-ish or something interesting? Maybe this stamp. This is like Tim Holtz fake one. I don't think I want anything specific, like crisp or so. Don't think so. Because it's going to be in the background anyway. Actually, this might work. Well, I think that's enough to try. Let's try this one. It's going to be really dark because it stays on. So for the background, maybe not the best choice, but we'll see. Okay. You can actually stamp later when you are finished gluing in it to the page. So it's not like you shall stamp it now, because if you don't have waterproof ink, or you don't want to like decide now what's going to be your focal point, you can always do that later. Let's try to put it like here somewhere. Oh, I like it. It's still in the background. Yeah, let's add some more. Yeah, and now let's try to add it. Ooh, okay. Like this. I'm fine with that. It's still a background piece. Fabulous. Didn't bring any papers to stamp it on. Yeah, let's take this and just stamp it off. I'm not gonna use this stamp anymore. Okay. So it's been a while since I recorded such videos where I, have to talk to you while I'm doing something. So I'm sorry if I sound strange or not really interesting or anything like this. I'm really, really scared that I'm not doing it okay. I'm trying. It's been a while. I record like voiceover recently because I'm afraid that I'm not gonna be able to talk to you normally. So yeah, I hope it's not the case. Oh, I like this one. It's really good. Wow. And I like how it takes off the mica. It's interesting. Okay, let's add more here. I like it. Like ghost print here. Wow, the ghost print is actually amazing. Great. Let's stamp it off. I like this stamp, so we can leave it for now. So the next time we can also use it. Something here is missing, and let's see, maybe flowers. I think it might work, but I don't really know if I want the whole flower. Probably not the whole flower, like piece of it, because it's empty spot right there. Wow, yeah, I like it. It's really delicate stamp, so it works absolutely. Let's stamp it here. I hope you can see. And there is a nice spot. Okay, and it's not like you have to use this piece individually. You really don't. You can tear it up into several pieces and use as you like. Let's put this here, and let's see what else do we have. We have some script, but I think we have enough of a script already. Let's use this one. Some swirly whirlies. Okay. can also use archival ink if you have one. I don't, so I'm using this. How do I want to stamp it? Like this, I guess. Yeah, I think I like it. Good. Okay, and something here. Just like, no, like so. Okay, great. I like this piece already. Great, and let's take from this stamp set again, these numbers, and stamp it. Where? Here, empty spot. All right, and also here. So I'm kind of filling up the empty spots. It's not necessary. Maybe you don't want it, and maybe you want more with a color look to it. Absolutely up to you. I think next one I'm not gonna fill with that much of a stamps. And I think I'm finished. Yeah, this is for that. These places, I think I shall fill them up more to the sides. This one was better in this way. I kind of filled it more. So let's try to focus on that. This will dry. And next two pieces. So we are doing the same. I want to go more on a violet side this time. Maybe a little bit of blues. Right, and this part or not, I don't like it. Let's hope it will not leave threads anymore. And I'm starting from the sides, so I will actually cover them. I hope you can see. Yeah, you can. Alright, some pink. This is going to be really girly. Why not, right? Okay. And here let's take more of a blue, sky blue color. And when you start applying paint, it will stick to the whatever surface you're working on, because it is, well, really porous and water just seeps through. That's why it's easier to decoupage with it. It's going to be like translucent in a way. This is like a sky already. I like these colors, they're really beautiful. All right, finish this up. Maybe should have added this to the sides and this color to the middle, but it's okay. So I want more of this gorgeous lavender color. This is my favorite one in this set. I think I will just cover everything with this color and be happy. It actually looks beautiful, not gonna lie. Let's add more beige color just to the sides. Also works quite well with this color palette. And maybe this slightly yellowish. Looks the same. Okay, and maybe let's add this here too. Alrighty. So what about here? I think I still want to be in kind of the same color palette, just not so pinkish, more like lavender blues and such. I like this one. Well, I like them both. Okay, so as you can see, I'm not aiming for anything like specific. I'm not drawing anything, although you can for sure. I'm just having fun. So this is the initial background. I think I will dry it and add some more color to it. Okay, they are, well, dry enough, I think, for my liking. Let's add, let's try this, sorry, this silver. Let's see how it looks, because I didn't try it on this type of paper. Wow, this looks awesome. I tell you, this looks so different on a copy paper or like watercolor paper. This looks like rain with this brush. I mean, this kind of fan brush, it is called, I believe. So I'm just adding it on top. I'm not gonna introduce more color here, I think. Well, we can, why not? I'm just adding this rain effect because I liked it. And here I think I want more color, but with a little bit more small brush. Let's see, I think I want some drama here. If you don't dry it completely, it will spread nicely, like you can see right there. I hope you can. So be sure to not dry completely and load your brush with the pigment too. And it creates this beautiful effect. Yeah, this is amazing. Like a magic. Of course, some places are more dry, so it's not gonna happen, but mainly it's okay, I think. Let's maybe try to... not easy. I'm just trying to draw some shapes. Just, not really looking like a rose. And something darker here. And here. And maybe... Well, I'm just trying out. We can try to take the same red, just some really simple type of flowers, like that. And I will take the darker one and put in the middle. Yeah, why not? It can be like whatever designs you want. Up to you, absolutely. Here you can see it's not so dry, so it creates this bigger puddles, which is great, I think. Interesting how we can change the look. Yeah, this is more of a designed paper this way. If you let it dry and draw on more dry surface, it will be more crisp if you are aiming for crisp designs. I'm not. Absolutely not. Yeah, I like it. Let's see what we want here. I think we want some darker color, but which one? Let's take this one. And I like the rain idea. Maybe some mountains. And I will try to take this color here so it will look like a mountain. So I'm really loading the brush with the water so it can spread. Yeah, creating this outline. I think I want some moon going on, but for this I will have to dry it completely so the moon will not spread. Although we will tear this up, so I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Let's add some, I don't know, gold or bronze. Let's add bronze just to the places. Maybe with the same fan brush, so it will look cohesive. Yeah, I like it. Kind of a mask making again. All right. Yeah, this doesn't look like a mountain anymore. Let's try one thing. I will try it. I hope it will work. How this will spread. I want something like, how this flower is called? I don't know. I forgot. I'm sure you know. I hit the camera. And I will add yellow, and I think you will understand What flower am I talking about? Yeah. Yeah, I like this flowerish idea. Let's do more. And this, this, and this. Slightly more here. And I think I will skip this. Alrighty, let's add the yellow right there. And I think I want to add just boop, 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 like this. Only for this one. In my country, we call these flowers anutas, eyes, but I don't know how it is called in other countries. Okay, I think I want some script on well, in few places. Not gonna heavy load it with the stamping. I think I want to keep it this backgroundish flowery way, just in some places to fill up the space. Not necessary at all. I actually like the second generation stamp more. I think I want to add just a hint. Well, let's do the second generation here. Just a hint here and maybe here. I think that's enough. So this is more backgroundish. Do we want splatters? I think I want some gold splatters. Whatever you do, the mica is going to stay on top. So remember how I added silver first and then this purple? Well, now silver sits on top anyway, so you can, even if you add silver or like any metallic color and you think it's not going to be visible because you add something else to it, it's going to be, so don't worry about that. Okay, so now gold splatters are everywhere, not only on my piece. Okay, and drying this again. All right, I think they are dry enough. So this is what we have. I think this one is really beautiful. I like this. Well, you can recognize it as flowers, but they look really abstractish. This one is not yet dry. This one too, again, bottom is not dry. Let me quickly dry it a little bit more. Well, not like you're supposed to dry it crisp. I just think that I don't know what do I want to use. Well, let's try with this one. I have my test paper, which I want to decorate. I think we can try both glue stick and mud gel. So we will see what we like more. Let me put something aside. And what you can do now is just tear it as you would for a collage. I will take this piece, tear it. Actually, the edges, if you tear it, will look better. They will blend. So I advise you to tear it all, not leave the straight edge like this. So let's first try glue stick. I don't know how it will look. This is a pure experiment for me as well. With glue stick, it's kind of not so easy because you have to cover the whole surface to glue this piece, not lose any spots. So it's not that easy. You have to really see what you're doing before you even add glue. I think with decoupage, we are mostly applying the glue on top as well. So glue stick is not the preferable way to do it. Well, on rice paper, at least mine rice paper, is slightly more, the weight is bigger than for the napkin, but still, I think you can see that it is slightly transparent. But let's try with the matte gel. Let me bring my brush. Okay, and let's try this Anuta's eyes one. I just want to see how it looks. Oh, it's not yet completely dry, but it's okay. tears easily when it is not yet dry. So let's try the matte gel. Quite dry for me already. So we will cover this, so the surface first, glue our piece, and then go on top. It will smear a little bit, I think. We'll see how it goes. I think it's going to be better for this type of things. If not, well, anyway, I think it's looking great. All right. It actually does not smear so much, which is great. Okay. Wow, I like it. I like it so much more than with the glue stick. Actually, I should have taken the photos before I tore the piece, but it's okay. So let's dry this real quick. So it is dry because it's matte gel. It's a little bit wavy, wavy paper. With glue stick, it doesn't happen, but what happens with glue stick is this shine. So it will never dry. I think it will always be shine. And because you have to cover the whole area, I don't think that glue stick is actually a good idea. So I prefer matte gel, and it really blends more. It looks like I drew it directly on this piece of paper, right? Like with acrylics, but I think it really looks cool. Yeah, this also looks great. What if we go on top of it with matte gel? I think it will make it look nice as well. Well, better. It's just trying things out. Because for me, it was also just an idea that I wanted to try out with you. Yeah, I think it looks better already. And it will cover the matte of the glue stick. Well, not the matte, the sheen of the glue stick. Okay, so it is dry. Yeah, I think it looks so much better with the matte gel. And I like the technique. Yeah, it's really cool. And it's so, well, the paper thickness is so, well, the rice paper is thin. So it really feels as if it is one piece of paper. Really interesting feeling. So yeah, this is, I think, a great experiment. Of course, it's not like napkin, it's not completely blendable, but it will depend on the thickness of your rice paper. But I think the experiment went quite well. So let's see what we have. I really should have taken the photos before I started. But yeah, I really like them both. I like this art like mixed media feel to it. This is more watercolorish, great for backgrounds, while this is more like already a collage photo itself. So you don't need to do much to it, just add to your collage and be happy about it. I think it's really good. Yeah. So that's a great experiment. I think we did quite well today, guys. Let me know if you tried it, if you tried any different techniques. I really appreciate the feedback and also appreciate the likes. So if you like this video, please put a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. This really helps me grow and develop. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.